G'day guys, welcome to my Race feature video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about Nrl's Round 23's predictions for 2022 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Rabbitohs going up against the Panthers. Now this game's going to be real tough and real hard. Obviously the Rabbitohs are pretty much a very good team, and as I did think that the Rabbitohs are a really good team. They're left with players that can obviously come back and obviously can win those type of matches. But with Latrell Mitchell in that side, he will basically steer the park. When last week he did play a very good game against the Parramatta Eels, 26 points to nil in that game. So yeah, going up against the Panthers, this one's going to be real tough and real hard because the Panthers are a really good team. But there's two players that are out in this game, so no Jerome White and no Nathan Cleary. That means also you still got Jamin Salmon and Sean O'Sullivan, and that's 6 and 7. So that means yeah, it's going to be a real tough and hard game because obviously Jamin Salmon is not a very good player for the number 6 side. He is definitely not a number 6, he's number 12. Yeah, so yeah, it's just real tough and real hard, and this game is another pretty much a hard game. But as I did say, as I would predict in this match, I'm going to go with the Parramatta Eels by 12 points in this game, and this one will be a very tough game as Latrell Mitchell is versing against Dylan Edwards in this game. But obviously you got Brian To'o for number 5 in that match too, which leads to Isaac Targo. Taylor May goes in that number 2 side for the team, as no Sinia Tovar in that side, so it has been replaced. And obviously that game will be a tough one, so I'm going to go with the Panthers by 12 points in this game. This one will be a Rabbitohs, sorry, by 12. Yeah, the Rabbitohs by 12 points, sorry, in that match. So yeah, this one will be a very tough game. The next game of this match, we see the Cowboys going up against the Warriors. Now this match has been a really good side for the game, obviously too. But in saying that, last time they played against this side, the Warriors have been obviously a very good team. But at the moment, though, as I did say, the Cowboys are on $1.12 and the Warriors are on $6.50. Very big price by the Warriors. And obviously in this game, the Warriors have won against the Bulldogs last week, 42 points to 18 in that game. I reckon going up against the Cowboys, they need some fight, they need some hardness in this game. And obviously with that, with obviously Sean Johnson going up against Chad Townsend. Chad Townsend and Sean Johnson are really good friends, obviously, so I wouldn't be surprised if Chad Townsend will run the show for the Cowboys, and I reckon he'll have a really good game as he is one hell of a player for the team and for the club. But for Sean Johnson, he needs to aim up his mark because obviously he hasn't really aimed up his mark at the moment as what I would prefer. But in this game, yeah, the Cowboys haven't been a very good team at the moment, and yeah, not a nice way to start going closer to the finals. But in this game, I am going to go with the Cowboys by 18 points in this match, and the Warriors will find it hard and find it tough to make a very big day of themselves and a big game of themselves. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Cowboys by 18 points. The next game of this match, we see the Broncos going up against the Storm. Now in this game, the Broncos have been a really good side, and with the Broncos, they are obviously a very good team. The Broncos have been steering the mark for the club. They've been obviously a very good team, and with Adam Reynolds going up against not Jerome Hughes, I'd say Cooper Johns, something like that maybe. yeah, the Melbourne Storm are obviously a very good team that can steer across the park. And with Xavier Coates going up against Corey Oates, that kind of rhymes a bit. They also playing against each other. Xavier Coates is playing against his former club, so I wouldn't be surprised if things go each other's way. But the Broncos are $1.50 and the Melbourne Storm are $2.60, and so this game will be a very hard game because obviously the Broncos are a really good team and they've been proven so much, and also the Melbourne Storm have been proven so much also too. But I just think that it won't be as tough and hard in this game because obviously these two sides have been really good in for the season, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos do win in this game. But then I reckon what the key thing is Corey Oates in that side. He will steer the park for the team, and obviously going up against Xavier Coates with Cameron Munster for the team. It's going to be a tight game. But anyway, I am going to go with the Broncos by 12 points in this game, and this one's going to be a tough match in this game. The next game of the Tasmania City Eagles going up against the Bulldogs. Now this game is going to be another one epic game, but in saying that, Mitchell Moses is back for the team, so he will do better against Jacob Arthur. And for Jacob Arthur playing last week against the Rabbitohs, he wasn't a very good player at all. People may think, they think that Jacob Arthur is a good player, but when he played against the Rabbitohs, he wasn't a very good player at all, and people would have booed him. People would have said that he's a disgrace. But it's pretty much a long story, so I wouldn't really say much about it because it would just go with the wind and things will go down south. So this game, I reckon things will go with the Eagles' way, as last week they didn't play a very good match against the Rabbitohs, so I could see Dylan Brown and Mitchell Moses play a very good game, as Mitchell Moses is a lot better than Jacob Arthur, because obviously Mitchell Moses can kick very well and Mitchell Moses can steer the Parramatta Eagles along with Dylan Brown and Clint Gutherson, Wonga Blake. Wonga Blake needs to do better because I've seen him play and he's just not an alright player, because every time I see him on the wing, he is not a winger. He is a centre number 4. If he plays very well, I'm not going to be negative about him, but until then, I will be, because he's not a very good player at all. So in this game, I'm going to go with the Parramatta Eagles by 12 points in this game. This one will be a very intense game. The next game of this match, we see the Sea Eagles going up against the Cronulla Sharks. Now, in saying that, the Cronulla Sharks have been a really good side for the team, as they did win against the West Tigers, as I'm having a mind blank, I apologise. I think it was 26 points to 12 in that game last week against the West Tigers. So now, in saying that, I've got some little bit of breaking news to tell you. With the Manly Sea Eagles team, there have been 2 changes for the side now, as no Ruben Garrick for the team, as he is out for the season, and Alfred Smalley is coming in for obviously Talatoa, which he will be switching for the fullback side for the team. But in saying that, Alfred Smalley has been only playing 1 game against another team. So in saying that, Alfred Smalley needs to have a look at himself, because last time he did play, I think he got a penalty and obviously suspension. So he needs to obviously do better. But saying that, I think the Cronulla Sharks are on $1.20 something, and the Manly Seagulls are on $4.50. So in saying that, the Manly Seagulls are now shot, and they're now out of the 8, which I reckon that they won't be in the 8 at all. So in saying that, I'm going to go with Cronulla Sharks by 18 points in this game. The Cronulla Sharks will be better, but the Manly Seagulls will struggle in this game 100%. The next game of this match, we see the Roosters going up against the West Tigers. Now, the Roosters are another very good team, as they are superstars for the club. And in saying that, you have obviously got no Adam Kieran, so obviously Paul Momorowski goes into the number 3 side for the team, and Joseph Manu goes in that number 4 side for the team. Obviously, you still got Joseph Swiley in that number 5 position, and you still got Daniel Tupou number 2 and James Tedesco on that number 1. So in saying that, the West Tigers are now shocked because they're a team that can obviously struggle, and they obviously are. They're just a team that can struggle. And I don't know what really to say, because the Roosters are now $1.07 and the West Tigers are now $9. Big price on that. They are going to get flogged against the Roosters. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one will be a big upset in this game. And obviously the West Tigers can make a really good mark and can come back, yes, but only by a little amount. So in saying that though, no James Roberts, so Asu Kapawa goes into that number 4 side for the team, as he is dropped again, and Dane Laurie goes in that number 1 position with Brent Maiden in that number 2 side for the team. And now I'm saying that, the Roosters are a really good side, and I just reckon the Roosters will improve for the season because they are a very good team and one smart team that they will go along with the 8 into that side, which I would reckon they will go to the finals. So I'm going to go with the Roosters by 24 points in this game. This one will be a flogging, and this one will be a one hell of a game, which will be easy. The next game of this match, we see the Dragons going up against the Gold Coast Titans. So now, this game will be a one easy game because obviously the Dragons, as I did say in the other video earlier, the Dragons are obviously a very good team, but they are one struggling team that can obviously fall down and struggle. But saying that, the Gold Coast Titans are basically another team that can struggle too. And so, in saying that, this game won't be as a big margin because the Dragons are a team that need to improve. So in saying that, this game could go either way, and this game could be one hell of a match. I'll be surprised if the Gold Coast Titans will have a big upset for the team, and they obviously have been a really good team and also a really good club. So it's obviously Cody Ramsey against Jaden Campbell. Wow, this is going to be a very one hard game, and in saying that, this game will be could go either way, and with this match, the Titans, they have been a very good side at the moment though, but they're not a team that could go into the finals and into the 8th too. So in saying that, I'm going to go with the Dragons by 6 points in this game, and this game will be one tough game in this match anyway against the Gold Coast Titans. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Raiders. Now, this game, I don't know what to say because obviously the Raiders are a very detrimental team, and as I did say in my last video, the Raiders are a very improvement team. So, in saying that, you obviously got Sebastian Chris into that number 4 position, and obviously Xavier Savage again goes in that number 1 position for the team. As usually, you got like Jack Whiten into the side, with I think Jamal Fogarty for the number 7 for the team. So in saying that, the Newcastle Knights are now shot. They're another team that are shot because no Bradman Best and no Nrl Round for the side. So Christian Mapapalangi goes in at number 4 side for the team. Wow, did I say that big? And in saying that, Dane Gagai I think goes in that number 3 position for the team. And then yes, what you've got is I think Harmel Hunt goes in that number 5 position, and with number 2 will be I think Dominic Young, unless if it's switched, which Dominic Young goes in number 5, and then yeah, I'm not exactly too sure. So yeah, this game will be one splendid game of football, and the Knights very difficult team that can go either way. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Raiders by 10 points in this game, and this match will be a very tough one. Thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for more. We'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, we'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care guys. Stay safe. Number 1. Plus, let's get to 300 subscribers soon. On 273 anyway. So let's get to that. And I'll see you guys next time. But also, I'll be going down to Eels vs Bulldogs, vlogging that game. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.